Welcome. First thing you'll see is John Guy. This is just a couple nights ago. You get to see their eyes. Whatever's going on, you get to see them moving, hiding behind these tridents and leaners and beautiful structures. They took and moved all my stickers and everything they do. Like, it's an amazing thing what John's doing in the UK. Then we're going to go into my footage. I'm going to show you stuff that I've done recently. Almost everything you'll see is recent. This res is a little low. Kind of ignore this back here. I'm not claiming things, but with the X, it's actually a Trident X back there. And then what I see on the tree that for the first time ever right here. This is very little to do with the video, but I just was, needed something to kind of talk over here. Thank you guys so much for being here. These are my neighbors. I see this show up, you guys. I have filmed this hundreds of times. A face that's not from an elk or a moose. It's not from rubbing their antlers. There could be antlers on the tree, but that's not. It's where if you see this, it's their spot. That's what it means. I have filmed hundreds of them. Number one, the language above it. So that's the ultimate. When you have writing that says SAS or 2A5, it's good enough for me.
I'm gonna live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked off.
The sound will start here in a second. Enjoy, you guys. Remember, it's all different in this video. It's not just, it's kind of a compilation in a sense, but all within the last couple of days mostly. And then you'll see some from just a couple things I wanted to show you from the summer. Thank you guys. Happy New Year. Here goes the sound. John is just blowing out of the water here. He is so good. Like, he's just got the vibe central going on. Watch this, you guys. This is so good. Remember, this isn't the first time. They're not letting you see this stuff.
Right then, guys. I wasn't gonna do another bit, but just move this little ledge here. Sounds like I'm being followed. Right, so we've just come to this. It's like a new one's just getting made.
Do not take your eyes off of that top right corner of the frame. It'll happen again and really good. You'll see it. It's amazing. I'm going to slow it down as well.
New one's just getting made. New one's just getting made.
You can really see their eyes when the flashlight the light just leaves them. You can really see their eyes light up in the darkness right here. Look at that top right. It's very hard to edit because it's way at the top of the frame, but it's amazing, you guys. This is real. Remember, I live this life, so I understand what it's like not to. You're in the middle of humans, so of course this is impossible. You have never stood in a place like this. It's very simple. You guys have got to start using your brains. This is the most important thing you are ever going to be involved in your life.
Birds behind me. So you got that one there. Bent over.
I'm just zooming now. Keep once it plays, keep an eye on that spot. It's a trident. Now this is being presented as a fact. I'm not if you're on the fence or you struggle, I'm telling you, you don't have to wonder anymore. This I don't do anything. I am guided by these guys. I live in the middle of 10,000 of them for 10 years. Okay, so I understand from New York City it's very difficult, or any town for that matter, because you have never stood in a place like this before in your life. Just do the math. You have never been anywhere like this in your life, but you know what's going on here. It's an amazing thing. Have some faith. We know what we're doing here. We've been doing this for a long time behind closed doors. And now it's time. It's extremely important that other people know. Not everyone, however.
See again. There's a burnt one on it. And you always get burnt ones, don't you? And that one. That one's just laying on top there. All up there to the point. Pointy. Let's go and have a look at another view of it. See if oh yeah, fuck yeah. Gotta be so careful with me. There you go. Hey, looks like an A, doesn't it? Hey? From this angle. Gotta look at different angles.
There's over 100 tridents here alone. I mean, again, here's your structure. Your teepee structure leaning into a trident, next to another trident that's next to 100 more.
Bills, haven't you? I think guys, you're supposed to put that on. Anyone wants to look at it? Hello, me. I'm a structure person. few markers. Oh, it's been moved.
I was just talking to John on Messenger, sent him some timestamps, and that's my sticker. Well, he printed it out, like copies of my sticker with all the flags. And I was like, by looking at this other, because the sticker has been moved, like it's not even near where he put it. And I was like, by his face, he's like, you can take your Bigfoot X sticker and jump in a lake. I'm just kidding. I don't know. In my opinion, when they take the stickers right when I'm there, I've always just imagined it being the bigger ones. And these little ones are the security. They're the eyes of this earth. That they let them know. That's why it's hard to see a giant Bigfoot show up with staffs, besides that they're probably invisible most of the time, is that these guys are making sure it's okay.
And the trident's gone. I left here the other night. Sorry mate, something just caught me eye over there. That trident's gone missing. Cheers, lad. So we just see there behind that tree, Mark. That's it. There it is there on that stump. All my leaners. Stump decorations. X stump. There's all kinds of markers here in this little wallow. Beautiful. See a triangle there. Hang on. Trident there.
I mean, John, you're about as the best there is at this. It blows my mind what you're filming here. That's a trident triangle with an X and next to it a lean. I give up.
Triangle there just before the stump. Beautiful. Cheers, guys. Here we go, Marcus. Let's give them another gift.
Just study that. It's an unbelievable thing.
They rebuilt this one, mate, since the other night. They've rebuilt it all. So there we go.
We know I'm right. Why? I'm right about something? Yay! An X will never fail you, ever. Especially if it looks like that.
Nice trident for them. A new one. The old one's gone. So where it's gone, it's nowhere around here. There you go, nice trident.
Okay, how do we know these things for a fact, like when we zoom in on weird things on a tree? Because I, among many of my friends, have filmed 10,000 of these. And almost every single time I do it, there up here, there is a face, a marker, or some kind of being pretending to be the tree. Over now. Okay, it's just 2 minutes long, but here's the original clip from the beginning of the video without me messing around. It's really interesting to watch. It's just, I think it's important to watch. It's incredible.
Let's move this little ledge here. Sounds like I'm being followed. Right, so we've just come to this. It's like a new one's just getting made. There's birds behind me. that one there, bent over. They all go up to a point in the middle. Okay, there's something there. See again? There's a burnt one on it. You always get burnt ones, don't you? And that one. That one's just laying on top there. All up there to the point. Pointy, pointy. Let's go and have a look at another view of it. See if oh yeah, fuck yeah. Sorry guys. Gotta be so careful with me. There you go. Hey, looks like an A, doesn't it? Hey? From this angle. Gotta look at different angles, haven't you? Right then guys, just have to put that on. Anyone wants to look at it? I love all that, mate. Don't know. I'm a structured person. Yeah. That's just a light over there, I think. I think that's just a light. I think that's just the way. It's just the wind blowing the trees, I think. Seems to be going in and out of focus, doesn't it? I'm gonna pop up over there that way. Hi guys!
Reminder, if I show a still like this and there's no explanation, it's from my video, one of my videos. It's never just a picture. This is from everything I show is from video. I just won't show a picture typically unless it would be really rare. Again, keeping in mind that I actually know these guys. Okay, so there's your traditional Bigfoot in the back. It's very difficult to see, but not really. I mean, if you watch the video, it's like you'd be blown away. One of the things we have to discuss is that this subject isn't really the BF word. That's just the smallest, but it's kind of the forefront. It's why I believe they are some of the more advanced in the these are the guys I see with the staffs. We see footprints in the middle of nowhere. I think most of the time that happens, they're not visible or they're very close to their system, which means that's why they're never alone. Very closely will there be many others in almost every case I've ever been in. So it's hard to understand some of these internet videos that I see.
and you wouldn't believe the noises where I just was. How could that be? I was even being quiet, like showing the camera how quiet it was. And everything just going crazy over there. Those are mountain jays.
Just a reminder to anybody that's new or doesn't, struggles with this. In this situation, you wouldn't be able to see them. This is one of the things that I teach. It's very easy once you can get over that hump. You can, if they allow you, you can. That's how I do. That's why I do this. You think I would be here right now if I hadn't seen them? I would have said, "You guys, this is all real. You're never gonna see them." But it all happened to me. They did everything for me all in the same day. I've never been able to do it. I've done it all. It's like they showed me what I'm supposed to do. It's like, it's an unbelievable thing. It's like we have been put in our own world, but I've also been almost face to face. It's the most unbelievable thing. The expressions and that's the one thing that seems to be exactly the same. Like, I think we made the same face. It was unbelievable. Like almost like we're supposed to know each other. You guys, I just want you to get as far down the road in this as it doesn't have to. You don't have to change anything. Just let those walls come down. Go out. You have to go out a little bit, or just watch. Some of the people that just can only watch the videos are some of the best people in this. There's something about a lack of distraction because they're completely open. They know exactly what's happening. They're mediums, things like that. And when they watch these videos, they learn more than someone sometimes that's standing there.
That's a tree. You guys. This is the beginning of this. I'm telling you, I walked through all of them. I didn't see it, but I just know. I know because of, oh my God. Because of what happened after I left there. Look at this. Is that behind me? It's all following me. These are seats. Look what I just found. Now they're where I just was. That's a crazy thing. Even the chickadees are following me. All the birds are following me, you guys. This is really weird and no one's gonna believe me. Oh man. When you're in the forest, animals go the other way. They don't follow you. Seat that was active right now. I never understand why they just do that. That's them cleaning up the area, so I understand that, but like, see how clean the seat is though? Look at the seat, how clean it is. This has been so disturbed, you guys. Notice the shadows going through it. Tridonecks on the ground. Wow.
I'm gonna live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time.
Keep in mind, this is how most of it is done, not how your imagination has pictured it your whole life. Okay? No one has ever told you about this. So why would you think you'd have an open mind and be like, tell me more? We don't know anything. Listen to the people that are onto things. So the bottom line here at this exact spot, as far as like I can tell you, is that these guys are always there. I mean, I don't know. It could be different ones, but whenever I'm there, this moose comes running out, and I mean, almost every time, all the structures are there. I filmed them many times in the summer, right here.
The seat. Okay, so I was saying I was zooming in right there, and I said everything's different. Well, right here is the seat. You can't really see it, but it has the shadow. It goes right through. This is all a cleared seat right there. And I told you that I'd never show you a seat without a trident. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I stopped counting.
It's like a family tree, part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Bring the funk back.
is there a tractor trailer? They're bringing the trees from way up it. You'd be surprised how far they go up in these to get the stuff they did 2 years ago. Anyway, we're gonna play the structure game. This snow structure game. It's gonna be really cool. I'll tell you about it in a second. This guy kind of ruined my vibe here. You don't get to see a tractor trailer here too often. Let me show you. Let's just start with there. You guys, if you didn't see this, you really should look at it. I mean, this video I did here, which is I don't know how many back. It's not that, I don't know, 10 videos back or something. It wasn't that late, right? And it was late in the season actually. It was towards the end. So it's just find the video. I don't know what it is, but if you see this in the ground when this was built, and all of the unique things that are on the ground there, and then what it looks like in the bushes back there, and then I'm standing there and zoom up to one of their spots, and it would appear that he's just right there. I mean, he's coming out of it was like up there, but I was standing in there. Really good. So let's play the structure game. I don't want to start yet. Let me start up here with one of my favorite places, like nearby my house. So this is my neighborhood. I can still go up the road here. I don't think it's treated. Like, so they haven't put the gates closed yet because of we'll see if I can get up here all winter. And then let's just check out some of what's going on. You can really see a lot of the work from the summer. And it's really interesting. It seems like most of what's going on happens here. So that's why I get confused with the snow. You know, you see this incredible footage and we get footprints in the snow. But I don't know. It's very confusing. It's not all of them. And I think most of what happens is very similar to us. So, you know, if you had to go live right now, you would go up there, and that's sunny, beautiful rocks. All the snow is melted. It's probably 20 degrees warmer, at least, than it is without sun in there. But this is very important to them. And I'm not saying this is accurate. And just wait for it. But there's something too that being in beautifulness. I mean, this is their spots anyway, so they're always up there. They're there in the summer, but I just think that right there, doesn't happen. Oh, shut up, Peter. And they tell you every single time. All right, let's do this. Let's go window down. My dumb heater. My heater works great, but it's always made that noise. Even when I first bought it, it's always had that noise. All right, so the snow structure game. I'm not pointing at any structure. I don't know if you're seeing structures. If you see one, if you see a structure and you know for a fact, you don't need me, you don't need anyone anymore to tell you anything. You're like, believe me, I know that's. It's your own. You're gonna find your own, right? Just wait for it because I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do it fast. And if you do that. Like, I know, I saw it, he went by, Mark probably didn't even see it, then guess what? You win. That's the structure game. All you have to do is know for sure that you saw one. In fact, you can't, let's just be honest, you're not gonna, it's the whole forest. This is the base at the top of these mountains are all of their giant seats. It all gets marked. I can't explain why. I don't know why. I can't figure out. I think it's so they can move within that area. My voice is a little bit, I have to yell. If I'm zoomed, it's the audio's out. I put the audio out there. That's why my voice gets difficult when I zoom. I'd rather, because just in case, if something goes, raw, hey, or hello, then the audio will hear it better. Look at this, is really wild. You know why? Watch this, you guys. Oh shit! Don't get sucked in there. If I get sucked in there, I'm gonna be shoveling with my hands for a long time. See, there's nothing going on. This is a really good place. Maybe up there, I don't know. I can't get to the seats, but right here, look at how amazing this is. Besides my disgusting windshield. So in other words, you can go from one extreme to another. That's amazing to me. Everything's amazing to me. I've started to appreciate things. gotta turn the music. Look at that. I was gonna do the snow structures, but man, does it look just right. Hold on, my shades. Like, it looks so good. I'm going up there. The first next year, so in a couple days. For a long time, I was the one that took care of people. People asked me for their paychecks early. I didn't have to beg for money. So yeah, it's kind of like I don't know if it's an ego thing or what, but man, it's, I don't want anyone helping me, and I don't want anything for free. I earn the money that I ask you for like gas and like just help me pay the rent and stay here. Man, believe me, not even here, but this is just my neighborhood. The best places in the world. Some of. Carlos, thank you for the timestamps. Amigo, thank you so much. Carlos, one of the best cameramen in the world. Where the tridents are on their seats. Like, that's where I need to be. The others, there's something going on, like right in there. They don't do that structure. It could be marking territory, but I don't think so. I think it's everyone's done for a reason. If they told you, you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. If I told you, then you'd be like, oh, this guy's crazy. Crazy. No, the only thing crazy is all of us, just the fact that we're here in any way, shape, like, you guys, seriously, drop the walls down for a second, okay? Just think like you were 5 years old. How are we here? That's the crazy thing. Stop criticizing each other and just begin to wonder again. Be a dreamer. They stole that from us. Move everything. How are we here? Like, who cares what is what? Like, how am I, like the Year One movie, how am I speaking? I'm not high, I don't think. How am I speaking and you understand what's coming out of my mouth? How do we exist? I mean, it's just an unbelievable thing. It's, the thing is that we get so pushed away from it. I think it's important to always wonder and always care. It does drive you crazy, but like, I think it's important not to lose that. Like, the thinking, the process, like, oh my God, like literally talk to God and just be like, what is going on? Like, I can tell you one day if you want. Not really anymore. That's why I'm like, I'm about to, you guys, if my income doesn't come up, if you guys don't hit that thanks button, help me. My revenue has never been lower. I'm 1,300 videos in of showing you things you never knew existed. And nobody's helping me, and I'm going to be gone. It's not by my choice. I've had no choice for 2 years. I've been borrowing and stealing and delaying taxes, and nothing's changing. If I went to that's the land of the misfits. Would there be like footprints all over the place? Probably not. In some places, yeah, you'd find a place if you looked. You wouldn't have to look long. If I was with you, it wouldn't take long. We'd find where they've been running all around. But in other places, they seem to come out like tridents themselves, like in the tree, in some kind of like a advanced knowledge of the earth, or like maybe / technology. I've done it right there. I was right up there, and they were in. That's where I filmed the guy with sticking his tongue out, and the fairy was flying. In front of him. It's in perfect 4K. There's nothing anyone in the world can say. It's an amazing thing. I've done world records. I can't even tell you how many times. It doesn't get any. There's nothing. It has the system to back it up, And I've been in these places for a long, long time. Look at that. Have you seen a structure yet? I'm not saying that's a structure. You have to know. It's so important for you to know. You guys, that just happened. It happened. I watched it happen. I couldn't zoom in. I was in disbelief. I should have zoomed as soon as I wouldn't have caught it anyway. It didn't register till it stopped. Look, you guys, this isn't the first time, right? I have it on video right here. Look, Oh, thank God. I can't believe this happened. Oh, let me see if I can get a whistle. Well, I'm gonna drive you up to the, after we deal with this rock. That's from them, you guys. I promise you. You have my solemn oath of honor. My word of honor. They just did that. Well, yeah, I mean, they did it. Look. Let's go see the marks. It's the most amazing thing is this has been a spot they've been trying to get my attention at. I think that's why you have help, because I seem to be very aware of what is. I'm like, I think these guys are trying to get my attention, but I don't know if it's me being intuitive or I think they actually are telling me, hey, we're trying to get your attention, because this has happened right here before. What is going on? Why is everything all smooth? Look, it's all weird looking. Look, it just came down. It turned. There's no way that just, you guys, it's 7, what time, what is it? It's 18 degrees here. And look, it hit hard, you guys. That didn't just like, that thing was full force into the ground, bounced out. And then it's strange here. It looks like it's landscaped. And I know exactly where I am. Let's go up to my whistle. We're going to go up to the only whistle I've ever gotten. You guys, I got a direct whistle in the middle of the winter. Now look what's across. So forget about like the structures down there. Don't forget about them, but look at the giant one. Oh, I'm on the wrong angle. So there's your teepee. Teepee structure. Right across. Because it sticks out way too much. Well, last time I was here, it was still warm. There was no snow here. That's been like that. This is their, I'm telling you, this is their marker. It hasn't changed. It's been like that now for like 2 or 3 years. That one right there. It just doesn't change. And then it hangs into the stream there. Like the end is always hanging. So, hey, I'm talking too much, I realize. And I also realize why. It's when they are with me. I don't know how or around me. I just get so excited, you guys. It just comes out so much. Please forgive me for over talking. I don't mean to. It's like a nerve thing. You can't, and it's exciting. It's mostly excitement, and I don't know what to say. And so I don't ever want anyone to think that like I know what I'm like. I think I'm speaking good, or it's just nerves. Okay, just please know I don't have any ego, or like I've said before. Don't try not to mistake, with me at least, confidence. I have extreme confidence in this because they give it to me. With ego, I just know exactly what I'm doing right now. I know exactly, well, maybe not the second, but like in this, I know exactly what I'm doing this summer coming up. If I can get there, if you guys can just help me, I'm in real trouble. Come on, I gotta check it. I don't want to, but you see it right there. I caught him right there. This is a spot in the winter that they come out of right there. So that's one thing they do in the winter, but only certain ones. Like, that's their spot. Like, I can catch them right there. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I don't really want to, I want to see something move right now. I'm not looking to catch them in there. I mean, unless it's really blatant, I'll zoom in on them. But see that mound? That's how they do it. And then back in there, you go right over. It's the same thing. It's absolutely insane what they do with these mounds and how they're just there. As I walk through, they're all in those spots in the summer. You can see them perfectly clear, spot to spot. You'll never see a face. You'll never see 5 faces with eyeballs until I'm zooming on those certain spots. And they're all right there, right where that sun is, like in front of that, behind this. And then in here, these are all seats. I never knew it for years. I went up there this summer. I showed you. I couldn't believe it. I didn't get it. Like, I'm telling you, there's a vibe thing with this. And when I went up there, it was just like blah. Like they didn't care that I was showing those seats. But let me show you why, see if it's still there. It might be a longer video. Some of this needs to be long. And it's still there. That's when I finally decided to go and they did that. Let's see if they're up there. Make sure, I gotta keep making sure no one should be on this road, but I did give that person a hard time that was trying to drive down the road that has never been in snow before. I don't know what she was doing up here. Maybe her boyfriend was. See, they did that to Trident. You can't see, but it's an incredible Trident. And when I saw that, it took me a year or two, and you get right up in here, and these are like big guys, and I don't think they want me there. I mean, I don't know. The seats are all right there. Just sit right there, and they just look and watch. I don't know if it's a cross or they care about the cars or. Oh, and then this happened too, but at the same time. Actually, that happened after that. So then the next year, this appeared. I was like, I showed you. I was like, they did that. And then I was open here. So it wasn't that exciting, but I was able to capture them all in their hiding, especially as I broke out of the aspen forest and I went into these. It's an open field with all kinds of bizarre obstructions, and I'm hoping someone gives me some timestamps. Because I know that they're here. I just don't know. I really struggle with the winter. I spend more time doing this, I think, in the winter than I do. Because the summer, I seem to feel like I'm understanding. I can fake it like it's like making sense to me. But in the winter, I really get confused. Especially when this guy's about to whistle at me. If he does it again, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm just going to lose my mind. I really need him to. But don't get your hopes up. But this is where it happened, right here. And these are all, their seats there are behind the bigger tree. So if you see a tree trunk, you'd never know from here until you walk down there and went behind it. And it's a perfect circle hidden with an X and a trident. People are like, oh, it's an elk. I'm like, there's no elk here. There's no elk up here. Moose, we have a couple moose right here. But they don't make tridents and X's. What was that? Right from there. I'm not going to back it up. You guys have seen it a million times. Everything there is a real trident. And the only whistle I've ever got directly in my face, really loud, actually it's been two, the one was from here, right from there. I feel like I see that face right there. They go in right there, right where you're looking. He comes right out right there. They're small. Not Bigfoot. Remember, we don't always do Bigfoot here. We do with the truth. I tell you the truth. I don't lie to you so I can get 1 million views. I should, because I need that. I need to pay bills, you guys. That's the only reason that. Actually, it's not even. I never want attention really in this. I just want. That's the views to me. Or let me tell you the truth. Views to me are important. Like if I could get like not a lot, because I really don't want to deal with the world. But the views are important, so that way I don't ever need help. Like if I could make enough money on YouTube, like let's say I got my YouTube like where I made like $5,000 a month on it. Still not a lot of money, believe me. Living here, you're still poor, or something like that. But could you imagine? Like that way I could actually, no one would have to help me. I tell you, it'd be a sad day. What if something happened to this and I made a couple $1 million? I don't want my Patreon people to go. It has nothing to do with the money. I just don't want them. I don't ever want. Hold on, I got a car. Oh, that's what it is. I forgot. It's the snowmobiles. Okay, that was a snowmobile guy. I know him. It's a company that has a. They run charters out. They lease the end of this. I filmed it one year. The guy that the home that I live at, same thing. This road's completely unmaintained. He was towing 2 snowmobiles out. I think they just do it on the basis now. So if someone hires them, they'll bring the sleds up. They used to leave them there. When did they make that? Holy mother of faces. I'm in a very special area. Oh my God, you can see their bees. Okay, so they do this on purpose too. The bee nests are always by them and the ants. You guys look at this face. That's new. I come up here all the time. I mean, there's an alien in there. I see his face. What's up, buddy? That's incredible. You guys, they made that. It's a marker. They made that. Look at the weird writing. It looks like a person did it, but look at it. I get a lot of writing from them as well. It says SAS? No way. 2A5. I mean, that's real strange right there that someone would take the time to make those symbols. This is where I filmed this, you guys, hundreds of times. So I don't want to hear, I'm done with hearing some idiot that just signed on for the first time. When he doesn't understand that I've filmed that 100 different times, maybe 200 different times, only where they are. Now, these aren't right where I am, where I film and I show you pictures. It's never random, okay? Don't get me fired up. You're getting yourself fired up, Mark, right now. Oh, what's that? There it is. It's so blatant. It has something to do. I know bees just make nests, but it has to do with them. That's a bee's nest. Very cool. Did you see the alien face, you guys? Remember, a lot of what this is, they use the trees. It's an incredible thing. These trees, even regular people that are like deep into research with trees, have nothing to do with what I do. Will tell you like they've really broke ground with trees, saying that they can, they're in some cases seem to be feeling and speaking. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Isn't that amazing? I don't know if it's always the tree. There's other life involved on this earth. And, the one question you want to ask is it just us? I was meant to do this video, you guys. I know him. I wish I had something to give him. It's 16 degrees. I don't think he'll run. He's running. Darn it. They're pretty used to people coming by here. You can't hunt here. Look at him run. Good boy. Hey, buddy. You are one good boy. Look at that face. What's on his head? What was white? Was it snow? He's coming back? No way. Who's a good boy? See, if you were watching another Bigfoot channel, like they're like the logical, but like, dude, those are Bigfoot footprints. I found sky. Then I'll show you bear poop. It's like, look, man, we've had enough. Okay, so just please stop wasting people's time. Look at this guy. Look at that. All right, let me get a shot just off this video. Look at that. More dirt. Actually, it's to the right. It depends. If you're going down, it's to the right. If you're going up, it's to the left. So let's go to our right, which is now that way. What's up, aliens? Yeah, this kind of stuff just happens to me too much. Like, there's nothing. All the other ones are fine. Sorry, it's blurry. I don't know what's up. It's blurry because of whatever's going on there. I mean, how is it blurry? New camera, so look at that.
You'll see the difference now. If we change it, you'll know how. Nothing ever stays the same. Once you let it change. It's like a family tree. Part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way, I won't wait.
Bring the funk back.
So blatant. It's as good as it gets in the mulch. They're actually everywhere with toes. You can see. I tell you, it's just this. I feel like I'm in the leprechaun place. There's the craziest noise on the ground over here. What was that? Not that, not that. A whistle.
This is from a couple years ago. I need to resume this. This is right down the road from me. It's this whole place every day. I get them.
That bush looked like a monster. It really looked like a Bigfoot. What's that black shadow right there? front of the snow? What the hell is that?
Heck, we try not to curse here at Colorado Bigfoot, but occasionally I have to use music that that's getting a point at the point across. I think music's a little different, although I don't see why we need to put it in there either.
He's not in the back today. He was sitting in the back. They sit right here. There's an inside right there.
I was going to talk over this, but I just had a funny thought this second. It's not just funny to me that, like, say you took a billion people, right, and you cut their pinky finger off. That's terrible, but it's got to be something bad, right? I'm trying to make it as less bad as possible. And you recorded them, had no idea what was going on. It just came up. How many of those 8 billion people would curse? I know I would. Like, it's just there's no other way to address it right away, especially, actually, that's not even a good example. A better example would be like just stubbing your pinky toe. I think that probably hurts worse than anything.
Look at that.